What's up, dick benders? I'm McStud.
And I'm Mrs. McStud.
And welcome to the McStud Show. Whack Off Wednesday. Or is it Hump Day?
I don't really know.
What about Hairy Hump Day?
Eef.
Hairy Hump Day, motherfuckers. Yeah, it's Wednesday. You know what a dick bender is?
No?
It's unfortunate. Someone that bends a dick. And hopefully, only dick bending occurs if the dick is flaccid.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because you don't want to bend a hard dick. Then
This is true.
it ends up broken and it could be a life-threatening injury. And you end up on that show, Sex Send Me to the ER. Ugh, not a good thing. But yeah. Sorry, I'm a little sniffly. Like I was just telling Mrs. McStud, I went from having like the motherfucking stomach flu to a goddamn sinus infection in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck me in the ass. Not really.
I don't have enough stuff to do that. Or I don't have the stuff it takes required to do that.
I don't want you to anyway.
Oh, okay.
That's fucked up.
I was just making sure.
Ain't nothing going in my booty hole.
Oof.
Stuff comes out of it. I pooped solid. Thought I was going to have a nice poop today. And then I remembered I didn't eat much. I'm like, well, that was just a waste of sitting. But the gas is nasty. That's what I'm talking about. How was your day, Mrs. McStud?
I don't really know.
You don't know?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
Well, that's a fucking mess.
Just went fast and too fast. I didn't get everything done and yeah.
How you feeling?
Okay, I guess.
Okay.
Still a little scared to eat everything.
Yeah, I understand that. I finally tried some of that Pizza King pizza the roommate got yesterday. Tasted amazing. Fucking killed my heartburn. I'm like, fuck.
Speaking of that.
What's that?
You know that bland ass fucking... I didn't put water in it. I took your advice.
You got chicken and rice though.
Chicken and rice.
Uh-huh.
And it had a little bit of carrots in it.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't seasoned at all. I have no seasoning at work. Heartburn for motherfucking hell. I said, how in the fuck?
That's what I've been having. Like when I told you I had that bologna sandwich?
Yes.
Heartburn from a bologna sandwich. Who the fuck gets heartburn from a bologna sandwich?
I had to go to the refrigerator because typically I would drink soda to like help calm it down.
Uh-huh.
So I went and got me a 7-Up.
Yeah.
I don't think I carry Zantac in my purse
We
anymore.
don't have any more. They stopped selling Zantac. We had to buy something different now.
Antacid.
Yeah, we don't have anything. That's what I was going to buy on the way home and I forgot. That's a whole fucking mess. Speaking of on the way out, let's talk about raggedy bitches. So, Mrs. McStud's hair's been knotty and tangly, so she wanted this bottle of, it's a 10! Hair detangler. What is it, a leave-in conditioner or some shit?
Yeah.
Spray it in, okay. So we found it at Walgreens, and we found the Walgreens down there in Lawrence. I'm like, alright, I'll order it and go pick it up from the store. No big deal, because a lot of stores are out of stock. It's like, well, it must be a popular item. That way at least I have it, and it's there, and it's mine when I get there. So I get there and I check my email, see what I have to do. So I don't know where to go. There's not a pickup location.
Yeah.
Well, there is, I guess. There's just a sign that says that. So it says curbside pickup. Let us know when you're on your way and let us know when you're here. Like, I don't need someone to walk outside to fucking bring me a bottle of hair detangler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's doing the most. And plus, they don't have a lot of staff there anyways.
Right.
Like, I'm not about to do that. So my thing says, to do that if you want curbside. Suck it, daddy. But then underneath it says, or pick up at the counter if you prefer. Just come to the photo counter.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't need someone to walk out of fucking, like I ordered a huge amount of fucking food from Walmart. So I get in there and tell her I got a pickup order. She's like, what's the name? So she's going to the drawer. She's like, was it curbside? I was like, well, it says right here, if I prefer to come in, I can pick it up at the photo counter.
Yeah.
And she's like, but it says right there curbside. But I was out there, it's like, but it says right there, if I prefer to come in, I can come here to the counter. I'm just trying to get this. And it wasn't at the counter. Someone put it in the curbside, but she's trying to tell me it was curbside. When it says on my fucking email, if I want to come in and get the goddamn hair detangler, I just got to come to the fucking photo counter.
Why does it matter?
It doesn't fucking matter. She just wanted to be a twat, and then she's bitching on the way back because about the curbside people. Like, just give me the shit so I can leave.
Right?
Goddamn. Fucking raggedy bitch. Well, it says curbside. Motherfucker, did you read down a little further? Nope, you probably can't fucking read. Fuck up out of my face with that shit. Like, I felt like you for a minute. I'm not feeling the best still, and I'm like, I'm looking at it. It's right there in her face. Well, it says curbside. No, bitch. Read down a little further. You fucking cunt. And that was my fun at Walgreens. Who the fuck gets irritated at Walgreens? It's usually dead. There's no one in there, really. Hardly.
No.
The biggest wait you have is at the pharmacy. Typically, if there's a wait.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst time to go to the pharmacy is right after work.
At 5?
Yeah, because everybody's picking up their prescriptions after work. And at that Walgreens, you get to hear what people are bitching about. They're trying to get their narcotics and shit. Well, you've already went through all 5 of your refills. Well, I should have one more. You don't need your fucking oxycodone or however the fuck you pronounce it anymore. Go get it off the street.
Right?
Fucking raggedy bitches. Yeah, so then I went to the liquor store. Went in Meyer. Got us some energy drinks.
Damn, that is on the news.
What's that?
You know that Delphi murders that I watch or follow on Facebook?
Oh, they're investigating someone about that.
Well, not that, but I seen this post and she said, "Sister of Delphi double murder victim don't share comparisons of sketch of subject."
Oh.
And I seen it on the Facebook page while I was scrolling through earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't realize it's on Watch TV.
Yeah, they some dude got arrested or whatever. He I guess had a little girl. I think she got away. But they were, I don't know what the link is. I think it was like 10 minutes away from there. They're investigating a potential leak to that, which is fucking crazy. But I didn't see that article. This is another article I saw before I went to bed. Maybe it was when I was on the toilet. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a long day.
It has.
Yeah. I figured you were going to say, it hasn't been a long day for you. You just woke up at 7:30.
Oof.
But I did make it up all night for the first time in a few days. But I did take a small nap on the couch. After I ate, I got full. I was like, oh. Fucking, Mrs. McStud did not know you could make a cheese sandwich. Like, not a grilled cheese, obviously.
Yeah, I want another one.
Stove's not working. But if you put bread in the toaster and you let your cheese slices sit out to get to room temperature, and you take your toast after it gets out of the toaster, put your cheese on it, put the bread together, put it in the microwave for 15 seconds, you got a cheese sandwich.
I think I might eat 2 of them today.
Yeah, and that doesn't taste the same because there's no butter on it. It's like it's not grilled, but it's fucking good.
Tastes just fine to me.
Yeah, it's pretty motherfucking tasty. And
if I want butter, then I'll butter the fucking toast.
And she told me she just put regular bread, like without toast on it, and just put it in the microwave. I'm like, oh fuck, no, you gotta toast that shit. Give it some crunch. You know, not then you got a hot piece of bread with some melted cheese on it. I can't believe you never thought of that.
No.
Miss, I want you to make me coney dogs. Well, how do you get me to cook the hot dogs?
My sister always called it, I just want a cheese sandwich warmed up in the microwave. That's what she would have for fucking dinners.
Oh. Y'all have a toaster?
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, y'all should have been toasting that shit. And then you would have liked it a lot better.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't eat them back in the day. I told her she was fucking weird. I put some lunch meat on that bitch.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, especially if you got like ham.
Mm-hmm.
Ham or bologna.
Hot ham and cheese.
Oh, yeah, but that's when you want the oven so you can cook the fried bologna or fry some ham up. Speaking of, I can't wait to get a stove so we can get some of those thick-ass ham slices.
Right?
Make our big-ass ham sandwiches. Those are fucking delicious. We could sell those off the porch. You want a ham sandwich? Ain't nothing special, just some toast and some fucking ham and cheese. $5 for a ham sandwich? You damn right.
Yeah.
It's my time, motherfucker. Oh. Whew. For fuck's sake. What a day.
On a side note, though, we've been, I packed a whole bunch of shit.
Mrs. McStud is on a rampage today. Packing and packing and packing. I got my closet cleaned out.
Yes.
I
mean, I packed. We have a beer shelf. If you guys haven't followed us long enough, we have beer shelves, and there's 4 of them, and really, not all of our shit fits on there still.
Mm-hmm.
We actually need like a whole bottom shelf just for 40s.
Yes.
Bottles. And he doesn't keep all of his. It's just special ones.
Mm-hmm.
But we collect shot glasses and beer bottles and beer cans.
Beer glasses.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Anything beer related.
So I packed all that, all my glasses, drinking glasses.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of shit.
It is.
And we done ran out of room a long time ago, and we still pick up shit every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are we gonna do with it? I don't know, but we need it.
I thought about maybe getting. Have you ever seen bell cabinet? A bell cabinet?
What's a bell cabinet?
I'm gonna try to find one. Go ahead and talk.
Okay. Well, this is what I had to go pick up. Whatever the fuck this shit is. It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. Can I use this shit?
No.
Why?
Why would you want to?
It'd detangle my hair. Look at all the tangles in it, people. Please look at it. Like I'm struggling here.
Oh my gosh!
What?
You know what? I think it's my dad just called it a bell cabinet.
Oh.
Let me see if I can find one.
Well, I mean, you got the old school family like mine that's kind of made your own names up for things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it wasn't really what it was called. So, like, if you're actually going out shopping for it, like, I need one of those bell cabinets. Like, what the fuck is that? You know, the bell cabinet. No, I don't know what that's called. It's called something completely different. You're just throwing people off. Like, you got your wash rags. We got a washcloth. I don't know what a wash rag is. We got a washing machine. We have
It's kind of like this.
oh.
This is like similar to what my grandma had, but we need a bigger one.
And it has a light in it.
Yes.
Yes, I had. Yes, there was one in my house.
She collected bells. Like we collect our glasses, she did bells.
We had pictures in ours.
And she had bells in all of hers, and she had her Bible on one shelf, and then the light on.
It's like one or two doors.
Well, I mean, it has 2 doors. We put her Bible in there after she passed away. So.
Yeah, those are good, but the only thing that concerns me, aren't those shelves glass?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only thing that would make me hesitant because of the weight. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are nice, and that's pretty cool because you can see it from 3 different angles, and it fits flat against the wall.
Yeah.
You know, there is a name for that too, and I can't remember what it's called.
What I'm looking, it's called a glass display cabinet.
Oh.
That's what they called it.
Oh.
This one has wood shelves and it's rectangular. You might like it for.
Oh, that's nice. You know what? My last house in Muncie had.
What?
When we moved in, which is really cool. I think it's a great idea. I guess in the area behind the living room, it's what you would call the dining room, which was kind of all in one room, but it was like the hardwood laminate shit. Mm-hmm. But on each corner, so like that corner and this corner, it was kind of like that, and it fit and it went around. So the top half was glass doors with shelves so you could see.
Yeah.
On the bottom half was like storage shelves.
Oh.
But if you could do that, like the whole thing, you know, glass up and down, with some lights and shit right there, looked pretty fucking cool too.
Yeah.
But that was already built into the fucking house. Never seen nothing like that.
I mean, this is only $42,000.
40 shit. Put it in the bag.
Oh, hold on. That's not in English, or that's not in American dollar.
Yeah, that's still a lot.
That's not euro.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
But it looks pretty expensive either way. With the exchange rate. Those things don't come cheap.
For sake.
Like those are like high demand shit. Like they aren't cheap at all. Like you gotta get lucky to get a good price on those bitches. Like a lot of older folks like those.
Damn, we need this one that wraps all the way around.
Oh my god! Put it in the bag.
Okay.
We'll pay it later. Miss McStud, you and Lysandra can go put in some work. We'll pay that off in about 17 years.
No.
Lysandra gave a hand job demonstration in our garage today.
I seen that you posted it,
With
but
hot
I
dogs.
didn't take a lunch, so I didn't get to watch it.
The bitch talked about hygiene and hand jobs.
FFS.
And she gave herself a hoe bath on video. And the wipe was not really clean.
Oof.
It's fucking... And she tasted it. It's fucking nasty. And she's on there jerking off a goddamn hot dog. You get that...
Was it your hot dog?
Fuck no, it wasn't my hot dog. That bitch ain't touching me. She does the shit when I'm asleep. You give her the key to the house. She ain't getting the key to the new house. That raggedy bitch.
Are you sure about that?
About sick and tired of that shit too. Let me tell you what. What? What'd you tell me earlier in the kitchen? About my cocksucker.
I can't remember.
Something about running my cocksucker.
I said that's what you do. That's what you're good at.
Running my
Running
cocksucker.
your cocksucker. Standing there doing fucking dishes. Shut the fuck up.
Well, thankfully, I'm not
For fuck's sake.
I'm not 100%, but my cocksucker sure has been running today.
It definitely has been.
And it's been a few days since I've had the ability.
I'm trying to package shit and he's just sitting over while he's fucking doing dishes. So what do? I just casually reach up and clench his neck. I didn't squeeze the back of it.
I thought our roommate was standing to my right, and I thought she was way back in the kitchen. So something latched onto my fucking neck. I didn't know what the fuck it was.
He fucking squealed.
I was like, whoa, what the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck just latched onto my neck? Like, and it went all the way around my neck. So I'm like, well, as far as your little hands can go.
Yeah.
But I felt your fingernails. So it felt like a big ass bug latched on my neck. I'm like, ah! Fuck, man. And no one warned me, which fucked me up even more.
That's kind of funny.
That was not funny.
It kind of was.
But I can multitask. I can run my cocksucker and do dishes at the same time.
Yes.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Actually, I can run my cocksucker anytime I'm doing anything.
Yes.
It's like rubbing my head and patting my belly, or is it patting your belly and rubbing your head?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't do either one.
Remember when
so
the doctor used to ask you to do that?
Oh,
Back
you
in the
have
day?
to tap your head and rub your stomach.
Well, that's what it is. Pat your head and rub your belly.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if you pat your belly and rub your head. Just don't smack yourself in the belly with a plastic kitchen spoon. That leaves bruises.
Yeah. How would you know that?
Well, I just had a moment where I was like, ah! I just wanted to pound my stomach with this fucking plastic kitchen spoon. Like 15 times. It was all fine and dandy till the next day. It was bruised and it felt like I'd done a fucking shit ton of crunches. Like, ah! Oh no, my little gut might protect my muscles this time.
Oof.
Yeah. So, other thing that sucks when you do that is like it feels like you gotta shit all the time. At least for me. Like when my stomach's like that. Ugh, that's a goddamn mess. But tomorrow's Thursday.
Yeah. I'm kind of happy and sad.
Yeah.
Because I still have a lot of shit to do here.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah. It's just not going the way I want it to go.
It's a goddamn mess.
Yeah?
It's what it is. But it's a beautiful mess.
Is it?
No, not really.
No?
Fuck. I went from running my cocksucker to brain fart in like 2.5.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Maybe quiet for once? Doubt it.
Bitch, am I ever quiet?
No.
Okay. What did you do all day?
Work.
That's what you're gonna call it.
Seriously?
No. I would never.
Sake.
I would never say that to you. You bust your balls every day. I can't even say that with a straight face. You ask Miss McStud if she works. You better be ready for a response.
True.
She's like,
Very
what the fuck
true.
you mean did I work today, you motherfucker? Oh, here's some hand
sake.
cream. I don't know where the other hand cream came from, but one of the dogs totally got the hand cream.
Oh, I've found 4 or 5 while packing.
Had an old pair of socks in my
Random
closet.
Places.
Old pair of socks when I was getting rid of some of my shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And that socks, I take them to the kitchen because I knew you wanted to use some of those shirts to pack with.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, the dogs are fighting over my old pair of socks.
Oh my gosh, this couch is amazing.
What is it?
It's got armrests in between each one.
Oh my god, it's not even a couch.
It's like a movie theater.
That's a recliner sectional.
Yeah.
Like a lazy boy sectional. I don't know, it's a sectional. That is pretty fucking amazing. You know what that reminds me of?
What?
You've never been to a...
Damn, that one's a big ass fucking couch right there.
Yeah? I don't even know if they're still open. It's called ESPN Zone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a restaurant. And they had one in Vegas. And my buddy, when I went to stay with him in Chicago, he took me to one in downtown. Fucking amazing food and good beer. And one section you can sit at, which we got lucky enough to sit at.
Yeah.
Like they got this whole wall. It's a whole bunch of like flat screens of different sports going on.
Yeah.
Everything. Like you can sit there and you got like a big leather recliner and you can fucking eat your food there and drink your beer. Mm-hmm. And it reminded me of that, the row of fucking seated recliners to chill at.
That'd be cool.
Yes, it was. Like I don't even know if there's, like I said, I don't even know if they're still open, but it was a
What's
pretty
it called?
ESPN Zone restaurant. I forgot all about that. That's one place that I was like, man, I'd love to take you, but I don't even know if there's anyone around here. Maybe they closed them.
Maybe.
No, Disney says goodbye to the ESPN Zone concept as the chain's final restaurant. Damn! They closed them. That shit was amazing. Man, the one thing I think I could compare it to, without the atmosphere, is Champs.
Mm-hmm.
In a sense, with the food and the beer, they just didn't have the big, nice leather recliners.
Yeah.
Dude, that place was. I wish there was still one open. You'd fucking die. Especially like March Madness.
Yeah.
Probably hard to get one of those seats. March Madness. I bet they have all the games on that fucking
probably
thing. Yeah, that'd be fucking amazing. Sweet Jesus. Whew. What's smart? Throat Pound Thursday. Oh, you grabbed my knee. I finally got a shower early in the morning, which was nice.
got a fucking hair.
Where at? Do you need a pube detangler?
Oof.
Did you get it?
I don't know.
Oh, every once in a while, since is it under your tube
That's at the top.
Oh, it's at the top. Well, this is what we gotta do sometimes, everybody. Is search for. Oh wait, I seen it. Where'd it go? There it is. When you live in a house full of women, you get rogue hairs in your fucking shirts.
And they fucking hit your back.
And I'll be sitting there walking around a store and I get this tickle on my chest. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I look down, there's a big old hair. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Women are worse than German shepherds when it comes to shedding.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's not nice.
I ain't calling you dogs. I'm just saying y'all shed like what?
Eef.
At least your legs don't shed like that. I wonder if like women let their leg hair and arm hair and all that shit grow.
Mm-hmm.
If it would shed like the hair on your heads.
I don't know.
That'd be weird. Like, what the fuck's on my tongue? Oh, it's Mrs. McStud's leg hair. That's like having the old school bar soap back in the day, and you got to wash your face with the same bar of soap that your dad washed his balls with, and there's a big old pube on it, or an armpit hair.
FFS.
You remember those days?
Yes.
And then when the bar soap got small, you put it on top of the new bar soap and put it together. You ever do that?
No.
So you're not wasting one. Now you put it on top of the new one, and you wash it and you hold it together, and it kind of molds itself into the.
Okay, that makes sense why my dad did that.
Oh, see, so he did that. Yeah, see,
I definitely did not.
I'm fucking 40 years old, baby, almost. And I
Yeah, time for a prostate.
I ain't goddamn time for a prostate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about your family, but when I was a kid, we had the rotary phones, and the longest phone cord in the house was in the kitchen.
Yep.
So I guess when like the wife or whatever could talk on the phone and cook and clean while she's on the fucking phone, that thing was like 30 feet fucking long. And it was strung down on the floor and half on the counter and shit.
Because you could walk around the kitchen with it.
Like, what the fuck?
With it fucking dangling.
And the coolest thing ever is when you're a kid, you dial a number and it rings your phone back at the house and it pisses your grandparents off. They're answering the phone, there's no one there. And then they finally catch on after like 3 or 4 times. And then we had the party line so you can listen to everyone down the road talking shit. That reminds me of that fun. I think I told this story before, but when we were kids, we could get on the phone and hear the old ladies talking down the road. So me and my cousins were on the phone. We made a farting sound, and I swear to you, the fucking lady on the other end of the phone was, "Oh, excuse me," like they were so frightened that the other person would think that they farted. So they just said, "Excuse me." They didn't think that someone else might be on the phone. They just didn't want to be embarrassed by it. That's how old school they were. Like, "Oh, excuse me," and we just fucking lost it and hung up. Like, oh my god, they just really thought they farted. Like, oh, Lord Jesus. Oh god, then we got in trouble one time. Didn't realize it was a long distance call, because back then you got to worry about long distance calling.
Uh-huh.
That shit charges your phone bill, I guess. We just thought the phone worked and you didn't have to pay for it. So we lived right, a few miles away from the state line of Ohio. We got a radio station, played like the current day's hits.
Yeah.
It's like they play Baby Got Back. Like, I mean, the top 8 at 8 had Baby Got Back and Achy Breaky Heart on it at one point.
Oh, Lord.
The same fucking shit. But they had a request line. So me and my cousins decided we were going to keep calling and ask for some stupid song. I can't remember what the fuck it was. Boy, then got that phone bill. I'm like, who the hell called this? And I always got blamed for it. I love my cousins. They always blame me for everything. And my mom would believe them. And then it wasn't until later. We told him, like, yeah, we were just bullshitting. He didn't do that. We did that. And my grandpa worked at this one place. They sold those little wooden airplanes you put together, fly them. And there was like an exercise machine upstairs. They fucking put that thing and like ran it across it and tore it into pieces. I got blamed for that too. I'm like, it wasn't even me. And I had to pick that shit up. God damn. That's a fucking.
Is that rain?
That is rain.
Oh shit.
Yeah. About the phone, I had a. Oh! I don't remember if have we talked about this before. Okay, back in the day, I think you know this. You'd have like a little boombox type thing, but it had a tape player. Mm-hmm. And if you wanted to listen to your favorite songs, you had to record them on the radio. So when the song came on the radio, you hit record.
Yep.
So you have like a compilation of fucking songs recorded from the radio and shit.
And you had to turn it up so it could fucking. So you could hear it.
So one night, my cousins were spending the night, and we learned that my mom's boombox had a speaker on it. So you didn't have to have the radio on, so you just hit the mic, or the mic had a microphone. So we're sitting there, and we were recording ourselves talk about dumb shit.
Yeah.
And I decided to fart in that motherfucker. Of course, it's me. And I still remember, like, oh my god, he just farted in the mic. And after that, we have this whole fucking tape of us farting. It's a compilation of a cassette tape, which still exists to this day somewhere, probably at my mom's house, of us farting and recording it as kids.
Seriously, babe?
Yes, and then we used to try to think of what could give us gas. We're in there chugging like chocolate syrup, eating cookies and shit. Like what gives it? We didn't know at that time. We're just like, well, maybe this will make me fart. So we're in the kitchen late at night. Everyone's asleep. We're trying to because back then you got to sneak around. And be quiet. We're fucking trying to laugh quietly and shit and go back to the bedroom and fucking fart in the microphone. That's how we entertained ourselves back in the day, kids. Y'all have smartphones and fucking tablets and Wi-Fi. We farted in microphones in mom's little old school boombox. That's how we occupied ourselves. And then, it was we lived out in the country. So it'd be like 20 degrees out. I was at my grandparents' house. I'd be asleep. We'd fucking bundle up in our jackets, go out and play basketball in that rock ass gravel and shit. Be 2, 3 in the morning.
Playing basketball?
Yeah, no one ever said a damn thing.
I'll be glad when this moving stuff's over.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like that's the only time I get to do all this.
What's that?
Like, look for shit that I still need and.
Oh. Yeah, it's a fucking mess, isn't it?
Because I'm packing, I'm working, I'm...
Oh, Tommy texted me today. This morning.
Oh, Lord.
If you're watching this, he's like, I must really be gay because I miss your ass. And in parentheses, he says, no pun intended.
Poor Tommy, we love him.
We do love some Tommy.
What was wrong?
Oh, not even. Hates his job, and he was telling me about some things, like the main guy that ran the place left. Remember Chocolate Fingers?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I guess he didn't like the changes that were going on. He's gone, he quit. And they changed out the whole thing of what's going on and shit, and it sounded like a whole fucking mess. I'm like, well, that sucks, and I asked how we were doing, so I sent him a picture of me in my Balls Deep shirt and you in your Chesticle shirt, and he said, we look great. I hope we're doing okay, and all that. And he moved recently too, and he's like, I still haven't unpacked my summer clothes.
Tommy did? Mm-hmm. Where the fuck? He just redid his house.
Well, they moved to the north side, and they're renting that one. Yeah, they totally remodeled that house, and they moved to the north side, and which is probably a calmer neighborhood because he lived right off Emerson Avenue, which is a busy fucking street and shit. But yeah, they moved. And they're doing that, so they're doing good.
Good.
one of my favorite people when I first started working at that job, and I didn't really know him. Like, you know, try to get to know people, and he found me on Facebook, little Facebook stalker. And that's where we're playing with the Black Destroyer, and he comes up to me. He's like, "You got a bigger black dick than I do," and I about shit my pants. I'm like, "Oh my god, he found me on fucking Facebook and YouTube."
I remember that.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Yeah, we do that. Because you never know, because I'm the reason the prison got a social media policy, essentially. We worked at because of all the shit I would post, and that was before McStud. That was just me posting crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you doing crazy shit, like you did crazy shit at fucking work.
I did not do crazy shit at work, baby. You gotta stop saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Okay, so maybe at the kennel I did draw a smiley face on my balls and take a picture of it.
Sending your supervisor's supervisor a fucking Valentine's Day card from your supervisor.
Well, I didn't send it. They had a mailbox. After you get past all the security and shit, they had mail for everyone that comes in. And my supervisor had a mailbox up there, so I got some Valentine. I think it was my girls had Valentines that day, so I got one. I told them it was to him, from him, XOXO. Mm-hmm. And I'm working on the yard that day, and he comes out and he's like, "You son of a bitch." But he always told me the dude didn't have a sense of humor, and he thought it was fucking hilarious. So I was like, you know what? You need to stop being that way. Then when we were on our work flights, they're like, you need to tell Corey he needs to settle down. So we have some higher up in motherfuckers, like in the top of the company at these fucking things.
Yeah.
So after we get our flight done, we're having dinner sometimes, and they'll cover the whole cost of dinner. And these are guys that, you know, right there at the top of the whole fucking company, and like, settle down. So we're ordering a meal, and it comes to me. And something about a salad. I was like, does this salad come freshly tossed? They fucking lost it, and fucking dude's elbowing me, and everyone's looking at me, but the two hot guys are cracking the fuck up. I was like, y'all need to fucking lighten up a little bit. Act like these guys are just like fucking tight-ass motherfuckers. They like to have a laugh too.
Right?
Yeah. But like I told you to settle down. I just asked if the salad was freshly tossed. Is that such a big deal? Oh, and I think the other dude had a mustache, and I think I mentioned something about a mustache right at that dinner too.
I bet you did.
I probably did.
For fuck's sake.
I just remember 2 or 3 people's faces looking over at my supervisor, and he's looking at me like, I'm like, what? They're laughing. Chill out. We're having a good time. We're all having some beers and enjoying ourselves. And you act like they're going to fucking fire me right now. They're laughing. Get the fuck out of here. They're human beings too. And obviously they're not as uptight as y'all thought they were.
Right?
Oh, but I did send my supervisor after I left the prison a Valentine's Day card. Remember that one? It was like that half-naked dude.
Yes,
and
that's
says,
what I was talking about.
that was a different one. I sent that one after I left the prison. Never heard anything about it. Probably kept it to himself. It was one of those things you get from Spencer's, a dirty Valentine's Day card. But that came with a picture of a certain someone posed on a trunk, naked, that we worked with. Not going to mention any names because someone likes to mention a lawyer every time you do that. But he finally admitted to it. So, I mean, you can't really file a lawsuit against someone that admitted to it. That's you want to send it to fucking everybody. That's your problem. It's now public domain. Shit. You know what? Let's go into that real quick while I'm finishing this. Worked with the dude, okay? So, he's a weird fellow. And I'm sorry, he's still on my friends list. But if you're watching this, you're a fucking weird fellow. So I'm at home one day and I get this text. And it's this dude posed on this trunk naked. You can't see his junk, but it's just him in this weird fucking pose on this fucking black trunk with gold trim. Now I fucking zoom in, I'm like, well, that looks like this dude. And they're like, that is him. I'm like, no fucking way. And I was a Photoshop guy. I made some pretty good Photoshop pictures in my prison days and brought them inside.
Yeah.
And then I get fucking questioned about this with IA. Everyone's blaming me. Like, because the dude said it wasn't him, it was photoshopped. I'm like, no, you zoom in that motherfucking picture. There is no Photoshop. That is a legit fucking perfect picture. And I know how to check that shit. And I was like, that is fucking legit. That is him. There's no Photoshop there. He is full of shit. And plus, it just matches his body anyway. Like, you can't fucking make it that perfect.
Right.
Yeah, that he fucking denied. And after I left, he finally admitted to it. Because you're creepy, motherfucker. You want to send that picture out like you're going to attract some motherfucker. No one wants to see you on a fucking trunk half naked.
Well, that is the same guy that, wanted me to pose with my daughter.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
by his swim pool.
Mr. Amateur Photographer. I don't kiss and tell when me and you was talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about that, motherfucker. I'm going to call my attorney. I got an attorney for you. It's in my pants. Fucking, Oh, what was that dude that represented O.J. Simpson?
I don't know.
I can't remember his name. The one that says if it doesn't fit, you must have quit.
I forgot that.
Oh, Lord, we stopped our whole school day to watch the O.J. Simpson trial in middle school. That's how big that shit was. Yeah, we got to go to my fucking, the cool teacher, the social studies teacher I talked about. It was awesome. Yeah. We got to watch that in his classroom that day. To see the verdict. I remember when I was staying with my uncle at that time when that whole thing happened. Middle of summer, we're at one of his buddy's house, and that's all on the TV is the O.J. Simpson chase.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
That was a huge fucking thing.
It was. That was a good time. Mm-hmm. And then he proceeded on his hunt to find the real killers. Did he ever get released from prison?
I don't know. Do you know his name?
O.J. Simpson.
Oh, you're talking about O.J. Simpson. Yeah. I thought you meant somebody else.
No, he went back to prison because he was trying to steal some of his shit back.
O.J. Simpson.
He might have been released. I can't.
Release.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still in prison. I can't remember if he got out or not.
He was granted parole July of 2017.
Oh shit, he's been out for 4 years. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Like he's not looking in the news so much, I guess.
No.
The Hunt for the Real Killers. I think he released a book called that. You know what I liked OJ in?
What?
The Naked Gun movies.
Oh.
You never watched the Naked Gun movies?
They probably have been on. I've probably seen some of it.
It's Leslie Nielsen. You know who that is?
Nope.
He's a dude with your same name. Leslie. It was comedy. It's fucking...
Spelled the same?
Leslie, yep. Great fucking movies. I'm so old, I remember when they were in theaters. What? I remember when Lethal Weapons were in theaters. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. Well, we're at 38 minutes. We should probably
yeah, we could end it.
Call it an end. Anyways, motherfuckers. Thanks for watching this bullshit. I'm glad I've been back on my bullshit. It's okay. You're still recovering. Still recovering. We're still recovering, not from alcoholism or drugs or anything. Recovering from sickness.
Yeah.
And I get sick again. Fuck you, sickness.
You might need to go to the doctor.
I ain't going to the goddamn doctor.
Actually, I have another prescription.
I ain't got no insurance.
Yes, you do.
I know. My $15 insurance.
Fucking liar. You have better insurance than I do, and I pay $100 some dollars a fucking pay.
Yeah, and I don't do a goddamn thing. It's sad, but I can't help it. But it puts a whole new perspective on what working people have to do and what people that don't work have to do. And I'm like,
yeah.
Like I can't help it. But there's people that fake it and shit, and it's like, damn, they get greater benefits for doing the god nothing.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm McStud.
I'm Mrs. McStud.
We'll catch you bitches tomorrow for a throat pounding Thursday. Deuces.